perfect. That's perfect. I hate that in my closet there, but hey, it's all good. Y'all seen the I see the skeletons in my closet. Y'all already know what it is. It's the reflector. Here to reflect what you choose to neglect now. Alright, I just came across a goddamn video. This ain't the first time, but I done came across videos of people that clearly they had a certain image that they was portraying and shit on social media or just whatever they was doing that had nothing to do with like abiding by the laws or like religious shit or anything of the world. They was just being some extremists when it came to like breaking the law or something like that, or extremists when it came to being against the system and shit, right? So y'all know by now I'm unbiased and I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, but real is real. So
if you get a link on IG,
what about it? But yeah, why should you think about that?
Oh, there's a message that I just got it right now because a girl told me about it.
Yeah.
This link right here. Do not tap it because they can hack your IG or something like that.
Oh, okay. So you got that through text message? Yeah, facts. It'd be random ass numbers.
It looks like an IG one. But that's crazy.
That should be weird, man. People sending random links and it's like they can hack your shit, but yeah, people be spending too much time on the computers. You can learn all kind of shit. Now, yeah. So we gotta realize though, you know, as humans, some of these like programs and these categories and all of this stuff like religion, or if you want to just abide by the laws, which religion is under the law technically. You got these commandments to make sure you don't never break these certain laws, but then you put some type of spirituality behind it. Like that's the end all be all universal way type shit. Obey the lands of the law, but that's just the witchcraft right there. So you don't go beyond the boundaries and restrictions that's given to you. Now, that's not to say the boundaries and restrictions that came up with the shit was wrong. It's just to say some of that shit is humane, where you can understand that shit for your damn self. Like you don't even gotta. It ain't that much to think about. You don't have to read a book, basically what I'm saying, and understand how to live. That's what I'm saying. So some of these things was put out here for people to have a crutch mentally, so they won't just be running around here breaking the law and like doing crazy shit. Because you gotta remember, as citizens or as humans, we clearly overpopulate what group of people or group of things is sitting here telling you what to do. And if that's not true, then you can just look at, in time, you can look at the fact that there's businesses and there's only like a fucking 3 CEOs, really it's 1 CEO, and everybody under them that works for them. And this is when you get the, you know, the fucking, the
Dude, really trying to play me.
The damn workers. That's how you know the work. Yeah, people don't give a fuck on social media. But yeah, that's how you know the workers is overpopulate, like exceeds the balance of the fucking people that's like higher than you. So you can take that on a global scale. Like just imagine or use your ability to kind of abstractly think and just be like, damn, that really does happen. Like there's people running the world and we're the citizens or people or the what's that damn shit, economy that really is keeping all of this shit going, like straight up. So anyways though, so let's get back on the damn shit, right? So
just trying to block. She was trying to make me gay. This is a fake account. Good thing I know her from back then.
Yeah, man, I would just look, send them your Cash App, that's it. Yeah, facts. I'm just saying, like, if you're going to do anything, that's all you really should do. Not talk to them at all, really, because that's all they do. They sound convincing. They sound like somebody that you can trust. That shit's retarded. I be hating them damn scamming people, bro. I'm like, bro, go find some nigga, join the damn black market.
I said, send me a picture, LOL. so it annoys you. And it says, I don't have time for that.
That's what he said?
Yeah, the person
ass.
said.
Stupid ass. We don't got time for that. Bitch, last time I checked, it's a click of a button. When they start being weird, it's just weird. Like, when they be weird, that's how you know it's fake. Now, anyway.
Where should we put it?
I don't know about all that, man.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Spark it. But,
So.
no, just joking. Totally joking. I'm immensely joking. But, oh yeah, y'all see my little antler. My little shit sticking up. Alright, so I was just trying to kind of warming y'all up to what the fuck I'm about to say, right? Because I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't care about no atheism. I don't even care about spirituality. I don't care about astrology. I don't care about none of that. I just use these things as it suits me. Feel me? So, you know it's like late as hell, right?
What time?
It's 12.
But the house already smells like meat.
Not smoke.
Okay. Turn it off then. Close it.
Like, what time is it, bro? Like, that's what I be saying. Y'all females got so much power. I'm over here considering this, man. Nah, go out there and vote in it. Real stuff. But you just want to be here while I'm talking or something?
No, I don't want to do that. Where's the keys?
But yeah, so alright, so let's get into the damn religious shit, right? So you gotta know that things were pre-built for your ass to sit here and think that, you know, think history or some shit that came before you is like beyond your ability to think of it, while also being in these times right now. So basically people take the Bible as if it's like an actual thing that happened, when it's like, that shit, that's kind of dumb. But, you know, it don't matter how much belief done been put behind it. This is what lets you know that, like, energy is real, because people actually put their energy behind this fake ass goddamn Bible shit. Now, I'm talking about fake as in these people actually living. Now, there's actual practices when it comes to the Bible. You know what I'm saying? There's things you can actually pertain these things to when you get beyond the bias of how you are interpreting these situations that you see from the Bible and suiting it with how you've experienced or felt through certain things and shit, you know. It's actually supposed to be interpreted from abroad, where you understand that personification is real, and art and like labeling things using human traits, but tying that in a way where it's actually a broader perspective, that's actual events and seasons that happen and shit like that, and you actually get certain thought patterns and certain emotional states that you are getting influenced by the motherfucking stars, by the goddamn worlds beyond us, by the goddamn interactions beyond us, as in beyond this world, because you can't see beyond the fucking atmosphere. All right, you only see things filtered through the atmosphere. Okay, remember that. So anyway, though, I digress. Now, these niggas, okay, these niggas that come from spiritual or come from a law-abiding by thing, or a non-law-abiding by fucking citizen, right? So they're just extreme in being like an extremist where they steal stuff. They're an extremist where they protest too hard, or where they hold guns, or they were once a persona that was like not normal, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That was something to learn from with that. But at the end of the day, the results are proof of what actually came out of this, or how that person was using the energy that it obtained, which is being labeled these things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's the first person to rob it. Now listen, I got this shit from the dude named Boot Gang. I forgot his actual name now, but I seen a post and he's actually just sitting here talking about the Bible and God. Like, my nigga. Like, if this don't let you know what I was explaining first, how like these things in the Bible are real in a sense, but they're not for you to take it and actually like be so into yourself where you think this is actually about you. Like, this is actually things that you need to be on a mission to put out there. It's almost like these things have already been put out there. The word, the different meanings, the different novels, I don't forget what they called it, the sections of the Bible and shit. These shit's done already been cultivated. It's not for you to read it, interpret it, and try to basically tell other people about that. No, you're supposed to basically be a living representation of life itself, of life, of these characters, of these damn idols itself. You're supposed to be a living version of these, not read it and be the one under it talking about it, because at that point you're gonna be labeled as something. What, a theist, a theologian, a person that studies the Bible to interpret it a certain way and talk about it, whether you're against it or for it, you know what I'm saying? Or you're just a fucking person that don't put no fucking work in, and you're more just about, you just got told the word since you was younger and that's what you gonna do type of shit, you know what I'm saying? That's that dumbass shit. But this is what lets you know, okay, beyond all that, remember, we're spirits controlling these bodies, right? You're a spirit controlling your mind. You're just a space individually. Nobody can come in your way and actually see your perspective truly, like, period. So that means things start from the subjective, and that's what makes all of the objective, period. So if you yourself have been super on one side of things, super polarized into being bad, being against, being rebellious. There we go. That's the word I've been looking for. Rebellious. I'm going to change this shit to rebellious. Rebellious and shit. If you the type to be like that, then, and you don't have no discipline for yourself, it'll show. This is my point earlier. It'll show that you're not disciplined due to you going to fucking jail. You actually turning back out and being of the law, the authority, and then the spiritual, then the legion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the authority, then the legion. So y'all telling me boundaries and restrictions is as high as y'all go? Laws as high as y'all go? Authority, be looking up to something? That's not life. That's one perspective of life, and you can use that form of life to be the authority of everybody else, even mentally. So basically, you saying that you can't do this yourself, so you need pre-consensus, pre-judging, pre-things that came before you that been conjured up for you to support that. And that just lets you know this world ain't shit. No Jesus done came back, no God done came back, and shit. It ain't about having faith. It's not about that at that point. You're supposed to have faith in yourself, because last time I checked, you came out here yourself. And last time I checked, you're going to take your last breath by yourself. So the fucking Bible and God, bro, that shit is to make you feel good. It's just to give you a sense of direction, because you can't think for yourself. Like, can't you take that to the heart and just be like, damn, I'm not good for nothing at that point. And that's why people go to these religions, not just Christianity, fucking Islam, fucking Judaism, fucking Israelites type shit. Like, you're just late. You're in something that's already been preconceived for you. It's not to look at it like what's more true, what's more right, what's more makes more sense, because that's still subjective to you. It ain't that everybody needs to tag along and follow that path due to experiences and due to something that they fell back into, which whatever you fell back into was a load of darkness that you actually put into, that you actually associated yourself with at one point, whether you think of it like that or not. So, motherfuck, y'all people that go from spiritual and try to act like they went on they had an awakening or something and they went back to religion, just shows this world as humans ain't shit. Y'all have no authority for yourself. You can't even just use what came before you for yourself. So you can't just understand that the Bible was talking about a fucking person that was here and came up with a thought and actually put it in practice. But that before it even was written down, it was more of a state of mind and then an experience. Then they wrote the shit down. How the fuck somebody just gonna write some shit down and that's just the end all be all? Sorry you got taught that in school, like history and slaves and shit. Man, slaves are real, but at a certain point, they weren't that close to how we're living now. That shit is not real. You just got people that hate certain things that don't look like them and practices, cultures, shit that don't rep them, and they'll look at it like they'll gun hold your ass. Even if it's mentally, they against you. They're Satan. They're the devil against you. And so you're just labeled as these things that the devil came up with. Remember, y'all think that the devil came up with all these things that's bad. You just the label at that point. So this would let you know it ain't that religion's wrong or right. It ain't that spirituality is too far-fetched. It ain't that fucking being your own unique self is weird. It's that, bitch, are you as a spirit gonna keep this shit going, or are you gonna give up? Into you're gonna be indecisive, but you're still gonna be in something. So indecisive, you got two sides of you, just like we all do, masculine, feminine, but you can't bring it together and have authority of yourself. Okay, you gonna run to these damn preconceited, whatever the fucking pretense religions or constructs or categories that suit you. And you're not going to use these constructs to basically make something out of nothing. You're going to make yourself coming from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Not coming from something and making it nothing. No, you make it whatever you came out of, which is a mental state, esoteric, like something that we all have within us. You made that nothing that you done conjured up into something. So now you are you're a character yourself that has, remember, energy itself it's the name, but it's the energy behind the name. So the sun, it's a name, but it actually has an energy that we all can carry out. You are the living life, giving life, being versatile as a spirit, being able to put your mind and suit yourself with the situation at hand that needs it. But that's considered being bad. But that's just being an authentic self. You can change. You can go against sometimes. You can not be a part of sometimes. You can completely, because that's the attributes we all have anyway. Now, if you want to stay in a certain world, you know what I'm saying? And this is subjective to yourself. We all have worlds. Shout out to astrology. That's why I fuck with it. You got your own world views. If you want to stay in a certain perspective and a world view of yourself or what you project out to see, but it's starting from your own subjective way of how you even conjured up your worlds, how you put together your worlds due to natural selection, then bitch, you can just die in that. You can just keep giving your life, your living breaths to that shit. But don't think you're more better or you can look down on somebody just because you did that. Because that's the whole shit I just told you. The authority, the law, you looking down on people, the law passed down to you. So in order for something to be passed down, it has to be on top. You feel me? It's all just witchcraft. Like, it's all just the energy behind it. And y'all be living representations of thinking y'all can look down on people. Thinking you can point the gun on people mentally. Even if you think you're doing it out of goodness. Out of, like Jesus did, the son. You giving it a figure, you got charismatic gifts. But to give somebody authority to look down on you and shit. I mean, you look down on them, bitch. So y'all niggas suck. Fuck boot gang. Fuck all y'all people that think that you came on, you're on to something. Stupid ass. No, you're not. No, you're not. You fucking dumb. Alright? And I'm talking about, now if you in a religion, I don't care. I already told you. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't give a fuck about spirituality. None of that, none of those titles, none of those things suit me. You know what I'm saying? None of those things should suit you. You feel me? So it should all be about you starting as an individual and basically going through experiences, aka worlds, aka vibes, aka energy that you emit, energy that you intake, you receive. and basically grow as a person, because that's why we're here on earth. To grow. That don't mean grow up. Some people motherfucking need to grow outward, be more bigger, contain more. Some people need to grow more up, be more of a stand-up man. Be more like you got authority, you got the direction. You'll change up, you'll stop things. You won't get washed up, you won't get held down from your own delusions, your own depressions, your own thoughts, your own emotional states, your own phase. Like we got the moon phases to show you that you'll have phases. So like that's really it. Alright. So whoever see this shit, fuck you. No, I'm just playing. I fuck you. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm talking about, I really meant to say, my bad, I'm a fire sign. I said that too fast. Whoever watching this and you were at once like on some forget religion, forget what you came up from, forget law and shit like that, you were rebellious basically, okay? Even if you was rebellious in a what is it, spiritual, what is that, a hippie way, you feel me? And you went back to religion, or you went back to abiding by the law, that's the same shit basically. Atheists still abide by the laws of the world, just in a super logical way. So I don't give a fuck about atheists either, and religious people shouldn't either, because it's all what I'm saying, bro. It's all just a fucking word that got energy behind it, and you basically put yourself in Dalmatian, you put yourself down when you use these words to suit you, because sometimes they're not all about what you think the meaning is. No, it's all about what it is. So you can't use your own emotions to yeah. Like I agree with that, but then at the same other breath you'll be like, well, nah, cause this don't, man, y'all just backwards. This is just backwards, okay? Now, yeah, it's the reflector. Here to reflect, which y'all motherfuckers choose to neglect. What is it? 21 minutes. 21. And that's it, man. Look, have authority of yourself. Stop doing that weird shit. Stop going back to religion, because you're making it harder for other goddamn spirits and human bodies that's trying to free themselves and stay consistent because of these phases, these emotional states, aka where we at? Where we at? The fucking earth, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, experience, live, grow, change when you need to, go against when you need to, build what you need to, suit yourself what you need to when you need to. And there's a time and place for everything. And that's a deep ass saying, but you gotta really know what the shit means. AKA, that's why I'm not so, I don't seem that extreme about shit, because it's like I'm still, there's a time and place to use some of these things. It's not like I'm saying fuck all this shit. I'm just saying real is real. Motherfuckers just use these shits to suit themselves, to feel like there's something in life, because these things have been conjured up and a whole lot of people done put energy into it physically. And it's gonna play out like a big ass mental ball that everybody, you're gonna feel like, yeah, this is the right thing to do. It's gonna suck your desires and suck your natural selection in, you feel me? And that's it, that's all. Yeah, it's the reflector, here to reflect what you choose to neglect, god damn it.